What's up, HyperFast Nation? On this episode of the show, I am going to reveal the things that they do not typically tell you about prior to joining eXp Realty. You don't want to miss this one. Stand by for the next episode of the HyperFast Show. Welcome to the HyperFast Show. Today I will be discussing the things that they don't tell you before you join eXp. Now, to give you some context and some clarity, I've been in real estate for 11 years now. I started off with Century 21, sold 22 million, and we're close to 23 million actually my first year in the business, then moved to Keller Williams, and along with Keri Shull, who had just come over from Remax, where she was one of the top agents in her office, we built the number 4 team in the world at Keller Williams, and we were independent for a long time, ran our own independent brokerage, one of the top in the DC area for many, many, many years prior to joining eXp last year. So we've been at eXp for, I think, about 8 or 9 months for me, less than 6 months for Keri. And during that time, we've built a group of about 300 agents in over 15 states. So lots of growth there. And today, I'm going to reveal the things that they don't typically tell you before they join. So when most people talk to you about eXp Realty, and, certainly I've had hundreds of conversations now with real estate agents, from all different brokerages, all different states, all different stages in their careers. And typically the things that come up are, the caps and the splits, right? eXp is known for that industry leading, really, when you look at the services that they give you, right? The industry leading cap, $16,000 cap. They're known for that. They're also known for their stock share program, right? Where you get stock awards for different milestones in production and recruiting, and of course they're known for the revenue share, right? There's tons of people that are making more money than most people make from revenue share, like literally hundreds of examples. So the revenue share is great, the cap's great, the stock's great, but there's some things that they don't tell you about, and today I'm going to talk about those. So the first thing that really I noticed after I joined that really wasn't something that I focused on before I left was the brokerage support. Okay, the brokerage support is in the cloud, right? It's through eXp World, it's through Workplace, or you can pick up your phone, and email, do the kind of the traditional new school way, right? But really, the brokerage support is unlike anything I have ever seen before, right? And this is coming from someone that's been at 3 different national brands, ran my own brand, was my own broker. And eXp has this really cool model where they hire brokers in the areas where they need them, right? So as agents come on, they will hire brokers, contract support specialists, admin, and all of these people are available in eXp World. All right, so if you go to a state that's less populous, like say Montana, there might only be a couple of brokers. You go to like California, there might be a couple dozen. So the support varies by number of agents in the area, and because of that, they're able to offer quicker, more efficient service. So I will often demonstrate to real estate agents that I'm talking to just how efficient this service is, the broker support is, by logging on to eXp World, clicking on their state, and letting them see how long it takes me to talk to a broker. I have never waited more than 1 minute. All right, so the model there is like we've got all these brokers, and they're kind of in an online queue, right? Online waiting room where they can help you, and agents can log on and talk to them, right? So let's say an area has 4 brokers and 2 people go in at the same time to ask questions, right? There's still 2 that are waiting for other people to help. Compare that to the old broker model where you have, the old-fashioned model, right? Your typical big box brick and mortar. You have 1 broker sitting in there for 200 agents, and they may be available a lot of the time, but if they're sick, if they're on vacation, if they're meeting with another agent, if they're like, God forbid, selling a house that they actually sell, guess what? You're not going to be able to get support, right? You're going to have to wait for them to, get better if they're sick or come back from the vacation or get out of that other meeting that they're in, or maybe they have back-to-back meetings, right? So the broker support is just quicker and more efficient in this virtual online method that eXp has populated. All right. Number two, the second thing that I didn't realize before jumping into eXp, the training and collaboration, right? They don't talk to you before you join, or a lot of people don't at least. And maybe I should focus on this more, but the training and the collaboration at eXp is unlike anything I've ever seen at another brokerage. I think a lot of this just has to do with the overall structure, right? They don't have the local brick and mortar. So because of that, they don't have the office politics, the local jealousy. And really, I think the other thing that you have to consider is what the effect of stock awards does, right? Everyone in the company that sells a house becomes an owner in the company. Everyone that recruits an agent that does a deal becomes an owner in the company. There's 4 different ways you can earn stock for free, and then a 5th way where you can buy it at a 10% discount. And I think because of this, right, because of this stock that binds us together as eXp agents, and because of the lack of, we'll call it office politics that you get in the old-fashioned brick and mortar model, because of those 2 things, you see a lot more collaboration, right? And because of the online platform bringing people together, you see amazing training. Like there are 50 plus trainings a week in eXp world, often led by what is called an icon agent. Icon agents are in the top, like half of the top 1% of all agents. These are very productive agents that are actually incentivized through the stock award program to give back to the company. So the training and the collaboration is amazing. Now, the third thing that they don't tell you about eXp, and this really shocked me, and I've learned about it more in the last really couple of months, is the in-person aspect of it, right? Everyone knows it's a virtual brokerage, cloud brokerage, so they don't think much of the amazing in-person events that happen. And they really take place at the national, regional, and local level, all right? In almost every level area I've seen, at the local level, agents are getting together. They're sharing listings. They're sharing open houses. They're doing local events. They're collaborating and learning. You see this at the regional level as well. eXp rolled out in the last year regional rallies, regional recognition events, and things that are drive to distance, right? You don't have to get in the plane and go fly to the national event. So lots of great regional events, as well as multiple national events a year. We just got back from Shareholder Summit. We're going to another event, a national event in San Antonio in the summer, and then the big one, eXpCon in Las Vegas, where I believe 10,000 agents are going to get together. So they have these really big national events where you get to meet other top leaders, and between that and the regional and the local events, there just really is a lot of in-person meetings, collaborations, events that are great. When we went to the Orlando Shareholder Summit, we met people that we had seen on social media or in eXp Workplace or talked to on the phone. It was just a really like a reunion of sorts. Like it was just amazing. We loved it. The fourth thing that they do not typically tell you about before you join eXp is the number of partnerships that they have, right? Some real estate companies went out and took hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars, and tried to invent their own technology, their own systems for real estate agents to, use. And I compare that to the approach of eXp, all right? eXp realized they were in the brokerage business, not the CRM business, not the lead gen business, right? Not the, admin business or whatever, right? There's all these different aspects of real estate where you have multiple companies competing to build good products, right? Competing to build good CRMs, good social media platforms, good marketing platforms. Well, eXp went out and said, all right, we're going to let these big companies that are trying to develop platforms for real estate agents, right? And there's like hundreds of them, thousands of them competing. We're going to let them all compete, see which system gets used the most. And then we're going to go out and go to that company and tell them, hey, we will give you access to this network of almost 90,000 eXp agents. We just want the best deal possible, right? We want, better pricing than you're giving the average agent. And because of that, eXp has amazing partnerships with third-party vendors that give real estate agents better tools to run their business than any, quote unquote, proprietary brokerage developed system out there. Like, we've got an amazing partnership with KV Core, an amazing CRM that would cost you thousands of dollars a year if you're not eXp. If you want to, do more on social media, Blended Sense is a great platform. Flow Code is a great platform for, making these QR codes that take your offline marketing and connect it to your digital marketing. There's private off-market exclusive platforms, right? There are just countless numbers of partnerships with vendors that can provide solutions to help your business that eXp gets access to for their agents at better deals. And guess what? They work better than any brokerage developed technology out there. All right, the fifth thing that they do not tell you about at eXp Realty is the lead generation sources, right? A lot of people, again, they know about the rev share, the stock awards, the low caps, but what they don't know is that eXp has multiple ways that they actually help their agents generate leads. All right, they have a Make It Rain program if you want to pay for online leads that are driven to your KV Core website. By the way, it works with more than just KV Core, but it's a great platform. They've got a relocation program, an REO program, an affinity referral program, over 1,200 referrals a month, agent to agent. They've got a military relocation program, just so many different programs to help you increase your business. And then the sixth and last thing that they do not tell you about before you join eXp is just how amazing the different technology platforms are, specifically eXp World, right? When you've got one platform, you can operate your business from anywhere in the world. By the way, when I travel, I use the free Regis office membership that eXp gives me. I log on to eXp World. I can get broker support, onboarding support for the agents that I'm bringing into my organization. I can go see who's doing training that day. So it really is truly an amazing technology that connects us as eXp agents and gives us access to everything we need to run our business. So those are the main things that I've learned in 8-9 months now, building a group of 300 agents at eXp, along with Keri Shull, that they just don't get the attention that they deserve before, because there's a lot of great things about eXp, right? The stock awards, the rev share, the low cap. So if you listen to this or you watched it and you want to learn more about what moving your business to eXp would be like, how Keri and I specifically can help you scale when you join our group through our coaching program, how we can help you keep more of your commission and build multiple streams of income, I'd be honored to have that discussion with you. All you need to do is pick up your cell phone and text me at 703-638-4393. Again, that is 703-638-4393. Or you can also go to ylibertas.com/Dan. Again, that's ylibertas.com/Dan. Thank you for listening to this episode of the HyperFast Show. We will see you next time.